Jeff is just harvesting our rhubarb. We're going to make an apple and rhubarb Bunya Nut crumble
for Christmas.
For Christmas, and we've been really surprised at how much rhubarb we've got off these plants, because we've been told that they don't do very well in the hot weather, and these have done exceptionally well. It must be just the type that's been bred to cope with the Queensland weather.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah,
so we've really enjoyed this. It's beautiful rhubarb.
We've had some good feeds off it.
That's right.
Just cutting the leaves off. The leaves are poisonous, apparently. Anyway.
But I love rhubarb. I grew up in the southern states of Australia, Victoria, and we used to grow it all the time, and I really love it and enjoy a meal of apple and rhubarb.
Righto, for this Bunya Nut apple and rhubarb crumble, we've got 8 cooking apples. These are the Granny Smiths, peeled and cored and sliced, so we've got them in there, and about 1/4 cup of orange juice, and we've got about 6 or 8 stalks of rhubarb.
Rhubarb's really lovely cooked with orange juice.
Yeah. Now to that, we're just going to have it on a real low heat. It's just going to slowly simmer, because we've only got that little bit of orange juice in there, and we've got about 1/2 cup, or a bit over 1/2 cup of raisins. So now what we have here now is we've got about 1/4 cup of raw sugar, and we're going to put about 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon in there. Okay, so we'll let this slowly simmer.
Jeff's just cutting up the Bunya nuts for the apple crumble, and we will show you as he goes on how we crush them before we mix them in with the crumble mixture. Jeff's just finishing off getting these nuts out of the shell right now, and he's got a lovely pile of nuts. Now Jeff is just preparing the Bunya nuts for the crumble.
So we're putting these ingredients together for this crumble here. We've got 1 cup of coarsely crushed walnuts. We've got 1 cup of grated or minced Bunya nut. About 1/3 cup of just plain flour. About 1 tablespoon of pepitas, or whatever.
Pepitas.
Pepitas. 3/4 cup of dark brown sugar. I'm going to put in about a teaspoon of vanilla essence. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, ground cinnamon. So about 1/4 cup of olive oil. So what I'm going to do is just mix all this together according to Wilma's instructions.
I've done this a number of times and it's just beautiful.
So how am I going so far, Wilma? Am I
yes, it's looking good.
Righto, so we've got all our fruit, cooked apple and rhubarb, and we're just going to spoon out the crumble on top. Now tell me if I'm doing it right, Wilma.
Yes, that's right. Just put it all in.
You just sort of put it on and spread it out? Or?
And then just spread it flat.
Righto. So we're just going to pop it on the...
in the oven for about 15 minutes.
You tell me when it's ready to go in.
That's ready.
Actually, we preheated the oven to 180 degrees centigrade.
Okay, it's been in for a good 15 minutes now. Just pulling it out, and it looks really beautiful.
I rotated it a bit. That looks fantastic.
It looks beautiful and it smells really nice.
Yeah. Oh.
And we'll have that with a bit of cream and brandy custard on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And it'll be lovely.
Well, that's our apple and rhubarb bunya nut crumble. How's that? Okay, thanks for watching. We'll catch you later. Bye.